Good morning, everyone. Today we are discussing about differences between goods and services. Yes, whenever you are looking forward into goods and services, very true that every one of us will be having a same scenario about tangibility spectrum. So into the tangibility aspect, in the sense we can able to see, we can able to touch, correct? So tangible goods are purely 100% tangible, whereas services, no, we cannot see, we cannot touch, only we can feel the services, correct? It is to be called 100% intangible. And come to the second point, where with respect to the amount of benchmarks, in the sense target, is quality of the product can be measured very easily, and we can quantify that quality equally for each product what we produce, whereas that benchmark or target cannot be fixed with respect to the quality of the service, because services must be customized as according to the requirement of clients, correct? So where it is going to prove that the definitions what we are going to give for the services, absolutely it gets differ from one client to another client, so that we cannot fix any target for the quality of the services. And come to the third point, it's about consumption. So with respect to the amount of production and consumption can be separable, where services cannot be. See, come to the products here, where the production area where your product is getting produced and where you are consuming may not be the same place, correct? That is the third point implication here. And services, no, that production and consumption of that services together should get happen in the same place. You're realizing the fact here, okay? So it's all about the amount of where exactly a product and services are getting produced. And come to the fourth point, with reference to the amount of production and services, who's going to produce first, who's going to consume first, correct? These are all the things question. Yes, it's almost such like where production is going to get happen first and consumption and the next into pure goods, whereas into the services, production and consumption should get happen together. Okay, so maybe I can go for naming it as just like a food which is being prepared by one of the packaging industry with respect to the amount of all the amount of goods which is being produced and kept it. Maybe time is being given, tenure is being given in the label. It's about you can drink that juice before 3 months. Expiry date is being given, correct? Whereas in case if you are going to move towards any of the juice shop where the fresh juice, it is true that you are trying to customize that juice as according to your taste and preference. You're going to give instructions to him, yes, you need to add more sugar into that juice, or else less sugar into the juice. Salt can be added, correct? So you're all giving your own instructions. Service here, production and consumption is going to take place simultaneously. And come to the fifth point, is about consumers' participation. Yeah, truly speaking, when you are producing some of the products, there is no need of consumers' presence, correct? Whereas here, into the services, consumer is the part and parcel of the complete production process of that service, where the service is going to takes as such like it is customized for that particular consumer. And come to the sixth point, where standardized, not subject to variation. Yes, most of the time these products have been produced through machines, so where the quantity is being defined, the quality is being defined, packing is being defined, correct? So everywhere you have made a standardization. But whereas into the services segment, yes, variations always be there. Okay, so each services provider may not have the same quality of producing the service or else delivering that service. Okay, so everyone will be having their own criteria. And with respect to the amount of perishability as a segment, is the products which are getting produced is not perishable in nature, whereas into the services aspect, so where it is perishable due to direct hook. So it is getting perishable where if you are not making use of the services providers service in time. Maybe assume that it's almost just like the amount of number of hours the service provider available, and if you are not occupied with that particular services provider during his tenure, then yes, that time is perished. And about goods can be examined thoroughly during the products which are going to get produced, whereas services is about the question where you cannot examine the service. Maybe after the consumption of service, you can experience something, correct? And the last point, it's about goods can be owned. Yes, you can have ownership of that goods, whatever you have purchased. Whereas services, only you can enjoy that feeling, only you can enjoy that experience. Whereas the services cannot be owned, because the services will be offered by that person, where the person is independent in nature, correct? Yeah, so with this note we people have completed about difference between goods and services. Probably in the next session, yeah, we are going to discuss about the amount of marketing mix. Thank you, thank you one and all.